Yo, what's happening, guys? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, so going live again. The setup is a little bit different because had some troubles in Hong Kong with my laptop and everything. So yeah, but I'm sorted now. Back to live streaming, so I'll be live every single day. I was in Hong Kong last week and unfortunately had troubles. But yeah, we are back. I'm in Thailand now, so let's get straight into it. Enough of that. But anyway, so I want to look at the market, guys. Obviously, we all know what happened with the whole Barber situation, but back. What's happening, guys? Hope you're doing well. Sorry about that. Had some issues with the situation with the laptop, but yeah, I want to get straight into the charts. And obviously, I want to speak up what's been happening because I haven't been live for the past couple of days. The main reason why I was in Hong Kong visiting Consensus and then had issues with laptops. But anyway, um, yeah, we want to speak about why the market is obviously red, right? And I think a lot of people are stressing. A lot of people are scared, and there is good reason to be scared, guys. I mean, one of the biggest exchanges did get hacked, and it was a multi-sig hack, which means that three accounts got compromised. So yeah, it's quite a big hat. So we obviously have to be cautious in what's happening on the market right now. But anyway, I'll speak about that in just a sec. But if you look at the charts, guys, everything is absolutely getting absolutely wrecked. Um, not a great day for the market, not a great weekend. So anyway, let's get back to what's been happening. So essentially, 1.4 billion did get taken, so around about 70% of their supply. Um, and yeah, they managed to actually pay back 742 million worth of ETH. So this is obviously a good thing regarding like the massive issue, because a lot of people would say like it's similar to FTX, but FTX was obviously a lot different. So Barbet are actually responding really relatively well, which is something good. Um, but yeah, let's get straight into the charts, guys. I wanna look at some setups, but I first want to have a look at this chart over here, guys. So if we have a look at others chart, right? Let's have a look at others. So basically, if we take a look here on others, we can see that we have lost our key level, guys. I remember last time that I was speaking, I think it was over here. Let's actually have a look here. Yeah, so the last time we were looking at it was around about 316, and then I was saying, yeah, if we break this level, we can come back down to tap this level of around about 243, and yeah, currently right now we are pretty much using this as support. Okay, so this is obviously not a good thing right now for the market. But as long as we do hold this point, we should see continuous upside into the others market, right? So this is basically the total crypto market cap excluding the top 10. And you can see that this level is super important, right? Around about 250, okay? Around about 245 to 250. This level, guys, super important level for others. If we hold this level, then I would expect altcoins to continue higher, and I would expect altcoins to at least hold this level here. If we start getting back into these lows over here, this is when it gets super interesting, and I don't think it will get to that stage, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, the market does weird things, as you can see with all the news. And yeah, and a couple of weeks ago, there was a massive, biggest liquidation event in crypto history. So within the past month, it's just been chaos after chaos. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I would expect price to hold this level here for others. This is definitely a good level for price to hold. You can see we do have a bit of a trend line as well holding up right over here. So this would be a good breakout. This would be a good breakout scenario for others. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we can potentially play this. So I'll be watching others, guys, for altcoins, right? Because if others starts breaking out over here, you can see that we're starting to form a bit of a tight little wedge formation happening here. And essentially, you can see how price action is just getting thinner and thinner. We're going to see something like this, where we're either going to get a massive breakout for the altcoins, potentially sending us back to 316, where we were at a couple of weeks ago, or we're going to come down, take out the lows, and then push lower, right? So that there's a couple scenarios, and currently others is obviously holding that level, right? So this is technically a good thing for the altcoins. If we start losing that level right over here, then I'm afraid to say we are going to come down further for the market. But like I said, guys, this is definitely an interesting chart to look at here for others. So just don't sleep on this. I would look for potential longs, definitely, if we start breaking around about 274. And you can see how you can use these crypto market cap like dominance. You can see how you can use this with your TA, right? Because it's showing a massive squeeze that's going to happen very soon, right? Very strong squeeze in the 4 hour time frame. So either to the downside or to the upside, it's yet to be unknown. But yeah, I'll definitely wait for something like that where we can see a break to the upside, hopefully. So that is others. Solana, I'm looking at Solana quickly, guys, and yeah, it did tap my zone that I was looking at. So we had basically, if we look at the 4 hour time frame, you can see that price is still below this trend line over here and making lower lows and lower highs. It's very obvious that this trend line has been holding as a resistance zone. You can see right over here multiple times. But yeah, right now for me, for Solana, I can't really look at any buys because I am expecting potentially we come down a little bit lower to 145. Because if you guys remember, this 145 zone is your point of control throughout that whole range, and we didn't when we had that breakout over here, we didn't actually retest that zone, right? We came close and then just got front run. So there's a potential for Solana to come down a little bit lower to like 145ish. But yeah, if we look at the 15 and the 30, so what I'm actually waiting here for Solana, like in order for structure to change, I'm waiting for price to obviously take out this level here. This would be a good area where I'd be looking like, okay, if we come up over here, we take out this level, we consolidate over here, and then we crash back down, then I'd probably look for buys within this range over here. So this would probably be my buy zone for Solana if we do obviously break the highs. Okay, so I'll wait for, this is on the 5 minute, guys. I'll wait for price to break the highs, even a little bit higher. If we come up, potentially we break these highs of around about 165. But I would expect price to come back down and tap into this level here, and this is where I'll be looking at those buys for Solana. So this is definitely a good setup for me. What I'd probably look at is a 1 to 3. So I'd put stops just below this wick over here. And then I'll just target the highs. But I would have to wait for price to break the highs over here first, because if you can see Solana can still come back up here, guys. Like, we've tapped a crucial level. If you look at this level here on the 4 hour, right, you gotta admit that this level is super strong, right? We've had multiple 1, 2, 3, 4. This was last year October. This was last year September. We have going into November. This level has acted as support for a very, very long time and resistance, right? So this level is super, super strong. So I would expect a bounce from the zone. You can see even over here last year, April, and then we have May as well. Then we also have June respecting that level. So that level is definitely a level that we can see a bounce from. So right now there is a potential that Solana has potentially bottomed at this level, right? But in order for me to take the longs, I want to see price take out the highs, take out these highs over here, start like consolidating above here, and then we come back down. We come straight back down to this key level over here, and then we'll be looking for a long back up to like 170. So that would be a good setup going into today for Solana. You could even potentially play, because this could be a potential bottom for Sol. Like I said, there's that level at 145, but you could have like a runner where you just close 50% at these levels, and then you potentially see Solana just have this breakout back up to 190, right? There's a potential of that happening. So, that's what I'm going to wait for Solana. Hopefully we can get that today. We'll see if we can, though. Yeah, so that's going to be my level. We're going to put an alert there. But I'm pretty sure most of you guys will get the signal once place it. Because I will post this trade once we get it. Because this could be a potential trade for Sol, guys. And looking at others, if others holds these levels here that we've got today, then we should be okay, right? If others starts losing the support, then I wouldn't go into any longs, right? So it's at a make or break right now for the market. We obviously want to see others pump and break out over here, but we'll see. We haven't actually even spoken about Bitcoin, guys. Let's go to Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's been super, super boring, guys. For what? What is this? Almost, 19 days, 4 hours, guys. 19 days and 4 hours. Bitcoin has literally just been going sideways, right? Literally just trading from these highs over here, from 98 to around about 94K. Okay. If you look on the daily time frame, it shows you this was that fake out we had. And it's just super choppy, guys. I mean, what can you do here for Bitcoin? If you guys tell me what you can do here for Bitcoin, let me know. But I mean, unless you're shorting over here and long over here, you can actually done that for literally 20 days. If you just long support and shorter resistance, you would be golden for the last 20 days for Bitcoin. But anyway, if you look at the 4 hour and the daily, guys, I mean, these are still the key levels. We still haven't closed below the value area low. We did close above the value area high a couple of days ago, and then a lot of people probably looked at that and went long, which is why pretty much just wiped out all of those positions that were going long, and people were putting stop losses below these levels just got wiped. So, it's super choppy to look for setups with Bitcoin right now. Head and shoulders for Bitcoin on the 4 hour. Let's have a look. Let me remove all the drawings here. I don't really see it. I'll be honest with you. I don't really see it. I guess you're looking at this, right? I think you're looking at this, right? Yeah, you're looking at this. I guess you're looking at that. I mean, sure, could potentially be. But that for me, that's just a break of the daily high. So yeah, you can look at it as a head and shoulders, but yeah, for me, this would just be one of those things where you'll take it long on the break here, because if you start bouncing over here from these levels and we get like quite a strong push to the upside, then I'll definitely look at a potential long breaking these highs for today. So if let's just say right now for Bitcoin, let's just say if we look at the 1 hour, for example, right, we can see that this structure over here is looking very, very weak, right? Bitcoin is just making low lows, low highs. This is just not looking good. But if we somehow, for Bitcoin today, break this high over here, and we hold these lows that we've got over here for Bitcoin, let me just remove all these drawings. If we somehow, let me just take this out. If we somehow close below this level over here, then I will be looking for sells back down. And if we close above here, I will be looking for buys. You can just see, guys, literally right over here for Bitcoin, in around about 2 days and 10 hours, right? We have a 2% move. This is literally what we've got for Bitcoin. So, I mean, the easy play over here is going to be longing at support and shorting at resistance. But if we grab this over here, this 95k and this 96,700 level, definitely gonna play out. So I mean, for me, it's an easy setup for Bitcoin. You know, this is gonna be the box. Anything above here is clean traffic. So basically, if you look to the left over here, this is clean traffic to the upside. You have some resistance over here. And then if you look to the left over here, you have clean traffic all the way down to here. So this would be your sell position to these levels here, right? So this is how, you know, when you're looking for breakouts of support and resistance, these are how you're going to identify these levels, okay? The reason why, let me change this border to black, red, and then I'll put this into green. Okay, so the reason why I've done it like this, guys, is so basically, this is a little bit light, make it a little bit darker. Right, so basically this would be the range where we can't really trade in, because you can just see how choppy this is. We have like multiple like supports and resistances on lower time frames here. You can see that there's just super chop within this zone. But once we start breaking above this level here, right? So if we start breaking above this level here at around about 97,700, I mean, this would be the trade for the day, right? I would look for a closure above that zone, because we know that Bitcoin's at a crucial support, right, on the daily time frame, right? So if we start breaking highs over here, then I'd look for longs once we break that level, right? So essentially, what I'll be looking at is we take buys on the break of this high, and then you look for longs to these CP levels over here to the left, right? So this would be the range to the upside, and then to the downside, we have a smaller range. If we break the support today, we get a closure below here, we can take sells to this level here, and that's where we will take some profits, because that is where our traffic ends, to the left over here, right? And you can see to the left, if you extend this for Bitcoin, that was the range of this setup over here, right? And this was also a bit of a head and shoulders. If you look over here for Bitcoin, right? We had a bit of a head and shoulders pattern over here. And it essentially did actually play out, right? But what I'm saying is, in order to get these range breakouts, I just want to check. Yeah, okay. So what I'm saying is, if you extend this box that we've got right now for Bitcoin, that the current price action's in, you can see anywhere above this box, that is where we move, right? If we extend this, right, whenever we break above this box, that is when we have that massive moves, right? So this is why you don't really want to be trading in this box for Bitcoin. I mean, for me, there's just no real move. It's just chop. So like, take out these highs, then cool, we look for the longs. We take out these lows, we look for the shorts to downside, and it's as simple as that, guys. Because Bitcoin right now is in a no man's land. It doesn't know where it wants to go on the lower time frames. You can see on the 30-minute, it's just so choppy. So we need break of support or break of resistances, and we will play from zone to zone. And you can see even on the 30-minute here to the upside, there's literally nothing until here. So this is that 98k is going to be your magnet where you're going to take profits, and then same to the downside, right? So that is pretty much my game plan for today. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Like I said, it's a bit of a choppy day here. Solana, you said there's bullish divergence on Sol on the 4 hour. Yeah, I mean, Cool. Like, I mean, is that on the RSI, right? Yeah, I guess that was the bullish divergence over there. But like, I think it's already played out to an extent. That was the bounce that we've had, right? I'm looking for longs for Sol, definitely. Like I said, I'm looking for buys today, but we have to see structure change. So if you did join in the beginning, what I was saying was, I want to see these highs get broken first, and then we retest. Because if we retest now, it's fine. But like, this could just be the move, and then we just break the lows, right? So I would have to see price hold this level first. Definitely, right? I would love to see price hold this level. But if we break out these highs first, then it'll give me more conviction that we're going to go up, right? Because this is just giving me nothing right now. We haven't broken since that push, we need to break the highs. Oh, shit. My bad, my bad. My bad. Thank you. So what I'm looking at for Sol, same thing like I was saying, but I want to see price break 162 on the 5 minute. We break 162 in the 5 minute, then we come back down and retest this level, then we look for longs. Okay, you want to be breaking these highs first before we get that move. Otherwise, this could be a fake move, and then we just get price coming down further. Okay, so that is why I'm just gonna be patient and wait for that for Solana. Other than that, Bitcoin still waiting for that move. Jupiter. What's happening with Jupiter? Yeah, I'm waiting for this for Jupiter. The one I didn't actually get forward a while ago, but this is what I was waiting for Jupiter. Around about 0.6669. So I'll put like a buy order at that zone. I think that that's that all-time high daily retest over here. We had multiple retests of these levels. So I'm expecting the 0.6669 to get retested one more time, and then we get that exposed move to the upside. Because you can see every time we've hit that level, what has happened after that? We've had a massive move. Hit it over here, we had a massive move. Hit it over here, we had a massive move. So I would expect price to obviously bounce from that 0.666 zone. Looks decent to me for Solana. All right. Sorry, for Jupiter. If you guys did miss the USDT breakdown, USDT dominance is just not looking good again today. It's forming a bit of a double bottom structure on the resistance, which is definitely not a good sign. On the daily time frame, if we close above this 4.59% for USDT dominance, then I am expecting it to come back up to the 5.17% level. Which is that support that we have to the left of here, around about these areas. And the problem is right now for USDT dominance is looking strong, guys. Like, if we look at the lower time frames, we can even see it's making high highs. It's retesting resistances. It's just looking super, super strong. So we have to be careful right now for the market, right? Jumping into any longs until we see like USDT dominance breaking these lows around about here for 4.43s, or we hold this level that we have right now. You can see if we look over here, it's probably a little bit more obvious on the while. But if we hold this level, and we start breaking these lows today, then the longs for the coins that we're looking at will be valid. But yeah, right now there's just this level here. We have to break these highs in order for this to continue higher. But if for some reason today we get USDT dominance breaking this low over here at around about 4.52, I think that would signal Bitcoin potentially breaking out over here to the upside, and then we can look for those longs. Okay, so if we see USDT dominance do something like that, where we see price break this low, then you should turn your eyes to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin will probably be at resistance, and then we wait for the breakouts on both pairs, and we look for the setups. Yeah. Another big thing today is that Michael Saylor is about 2 billion worth of Bitcoin today. I think that's billion, which is absolutely crazy. So I'm not too sure when it's going to happen today, but I think a lot of this is priced in. But if that's a lot of buying pressure coming into the market, so there could be a potential pump within this week. I don't know. It's hard to say. But what we're looking at here is just a classic breakout trade on both pairs, yeah, for Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin breaks above resistance, we look for the longs. If Bitcoin breaks below support, we look for the shorts back down to the zones, right? So for me, it's a good setup because we have been ranging for 2 days, right? So price has been ranging for two full days. A bit of boring price action. How you meant to trade this? We have to wait for the breakouts. What else can we look at? WIF just looks terrible right now. Let's have a look at Ethereum. What's happening with ETH? ETH has been super strange as well. Super weird chart. I mean, if you look at ETH, we still haven't broken those highs that I was looking at last week, right? Yeah. Ethereum not looking great on the daily. If you look at the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we still holding these levels, yeah, guys. This level is not breaking for Ethereum, right? It's a super strong level for ETH, 2835. Price needs to break above this level in order for this to be bullish. Yeah, it's super choppy right now. Yeah, this structure is it's similar to Bitcoin, right? Looks very similar to Bitcoin, where it's, we're trying to pump back up to the highs and we're getting rejected, right? So, you can see over here, it's trying to pump, get rejected. Trying to pump, get rejected. Today we'll probably get like something like this, maybe create a top wick and then, potentially break this level and look for longs, or we come back down, and we try to see if we can break these lows. But the thing is, right now for Ethereum on the 4-hour time frame, this would be the lows that you would look at, right? I mean, it's a simple setup. Same thing with like Bitcoin, trading in the sideways pattern for same, right? This is 21 days, bro. Is it actually? Yeah, that's crazy. So I mean, Ethereum's. I mean, the range is quite big. Honestly, if you manage to manage to just trade this range, I mean, you're looking at quite like a 10% range, not bad. But yeah, like I said, for Ethereum, it's just looking super choppy. It's for swing trades, you just really can't do much. For scalps, yes, definitely you can. You could definitely trade within this range on the lower time frames, but for continuation plays, we need to see price obviously take out this high over here. Like this would be the next level to look at for Ethereum if we can break this 2835. Okay, if price can break that level, then cool. Longs is definitely valid, and I will be looking at those longs because a lot of money has been coming into ETH for the past couple weeks. So I would expect a push higher. But I mean, that's all to say. Like if we actually break resistance, right? This is scenario is if we break 2835, then we can take the buys, right? But until then, I can't really trade longs right now within this range unless I see like a break of structure on like the lower time frames. But you can just see right now it's just not looking good for Ethereum. We broke support this morning. Over here, we broke this whole structure, this uptrend that we had going over here. This was that break. And then we broke support to the left. We even broke the support. So like multiple supports have been broken. Probably looking for price to come down first. That is what I'm looking at for the day. So like, yeah, might sound in a silly question, but how do you get at 50% tool? 50%. Which 50% tool? Oh, on the left over here, you see on the left. So if you look at my mouse on the left, it says measure. This one, the measure tool, and then you can just measure down. I don't know if you look if you're talking about that one, but anyway, yeah, like I said for ETH, I mean, it's just super choppy, guys. Like nothing really we can do, even on the scalp side of things. I mean, on the scope side of things, we could potentially look for a long on the breakout over here, but I would have to watch USDT dominance. So what I'll do is I'll put this chart next to my Ethereum chart, and I'll wait for price to break out over here. And then also for USDT dominance, we'll probably need to see price break this low over here. Right. So if I see something like that happen, then I'll be looking at a long. A long for Ethereum. To this zone. Right. So what I'm saying is, if USDT dominance can actually break this support over here, then I'd be looking for USDT dominance to tap into this level over here. And then what I'll do is I'd look for Ethereum, right? I'd look for ETH to break this level over here, and then we take those longs to this level here, and then that would probably be the same level where USDT dominance is at support. Okay, so that's the type of trade I would probably look at for the day, because this is probably going to be a level that needs to get hit anyway, around about this zone. Okay, now the one that you measure from the top to the bottom of the move. Oh, the Fibonacci tool. It's over here. So if you look at my mouse over here, okay, wait. If you look to my mouse on the left, there's that tool over here. So you click to the arrow. It's called the Fib retracement, right? And then what you want to do is you want to take it from the high of the move to the low. So the low is over here. You want to extend it out. And then it shows you where the 50% level is. You can change it though. I just use between these two zones. But you can put the 786, you can put the 886, whatever you want, right? But normally what we see happen is, when we see a move down like this, we can get quite a deep retracement back into these highs. We haven't tapped, this is where the move, that was when we had that massive move, right? It was from here. So there's a potential of price coming back up and tapping where we've had that move, catch more of these sell orders coming back down. There's a whole bunch of things that can happen. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So for me, I'm just kind of just taking it chill. There's not much I can do in this type of market right now. Everything's kind of holding support. Bitcoin is also holding. We have Solana potentially looking like it's going to come hit our zone, but we have to wait for price to break the highs first. Same thing with Bitcoin. Same, we're looking at those longs, but I mean this is probably going to take the whole day to even play out. So I don't really have any setups right now. We do have some plans, but the market's not really ready for a big move just yet. Probably New York session. But I do appreciate you guys watching. Probably going to head off now. Market's looking a little bit slow. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.